Hello, everyone. This is the Geek Speak pod on the Geek Speak radio. And my name is Murithi.
We have just started. Like, this is the beginning.
Well, please, usinipe pressure.
You're setting the bar in hell.
I'm doing this as smoothly as I can. So, my name is Murithi again, and I am the content director of Geek Speak radio. And I am joined here by...
Hi guys, I am Mtia, otherwise known as Lilingai. I am also the content guy here at Geek Speak Radio. I am a guy who's normally around. Mtu wa mkono pia mostly. And we are here today to
talk about anime.
God bless anime though. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we'll be giving you all the latest juice on everything anime, and also giving you some tips and pointers about everything anime and probably some other good stuff. So, we'll see what's to come for us and the pod. Yeah.
No judgment on anime takes, by the way. This is a judgment-free zone, except for people who have watched Black Bible.
Whatever that may be.
They know.
And
know.
if you watch what's this anime that people are normally referred to if like you don't know anime, but it's about like two guys. What's it called?
Oh man.
What's it called?
Oh wow. How have I forgotten it? Also the jeez Louise. It's called. We'll get back to that. It means I have not watched it, guys. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
We haven't watched it, so we're not that sure about what it is. Have you been seeing the latest news like about the anime, like in terms of like anime world and everything?
Yeah, I've seen a few things here and there. I think currently top of my list is One Piece going on hiatus.
Yeah,
like
the 6 months.
25 years of One Piece. Then now he wants to go on hiatus. I finally caught up. And then now he goes on hiatus.
It's annoying because considering especially how long I've been waiting for this, like just to catch up to this arc, this egghead arc after the whole Wano arc. I was so tired of how long it went for. I was just too tired.
Can you just imagine you guys who are watching it like weekly? Like you have to wait a whole week. At least for me, I had a few left to catch up.
Oh, you are
because Wano also took a while.
Yeah.
Yes, One Piece has no fillers except for the beginning of the episode and then the middle and then somewhere towards the end where they do it again and again. But still, great anime. Absolutely one of the goods.
Top class. Amongst the, if you're looking to get into anime, honestly, don't start with One Piece. It might be a bit too much.
No, wait. I guess now maybe you can, because aren't we getting the Studio Wheat? Yeah, Studio Wheat, I believe, are making the remake for One Piece. And they started from episode 1. So if you had that issue of One Piece has really, really dated animation from back in the day, it's not bad now. If a Studio Wheat who, amazing studio. Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to be just on top. Yeah. Top of the top for that.
Yeah, honestly, so... We'll just have to wait and see how things go with the 6 months hiatus. I mean, they did say that, like as you've just said, but now with them coming up with the whole Fishman arc, and we'll just have to see how things go. But I do hope, especially with the One Piece live action, I wonder when that's coming out, because I'm not really sure. Because they're just keeping it close, the cards close to their chest. But when it does come out, I just hope it's within this 6 months hiatus. At least it'll give us something to watch One Piece.
At least finally something.
Yeah,
because
something.
Season 2 is also gonna be really, really, really nice. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like the what they are adapting is also a really, really nice arc. Yeah. Like where it's starting from. So can't see what they're gonna do with Chopper. What they're gonna do with Chopper. That's make or break right there. Because if they get it wrong, they're gonna get it really, really wrong.
So honestly, we just have to wait and see how that goes. But on looking on the downer sides of anime, we'll talk about Frame Lock, otherwise known as Blue Lock, and Uzumaki, the downfall of especially for Uzumaki. I think Blue Lock wasn't that badly off, even if the animation has gone down, but it's not as bad as Uzumaki, because Uzumaki, the only thing that had good animation is episode 1, And then the rest of the episode was just...
And that's the one that probably showed in like the trailers. The really nice one. They were like, oh, we gotta watch this, And then they're like, haha, shock on you.
and now it's already over. 4 episodes done. So it's just...
How do you get it wrong with 4 episodes?
I know. I was like...
Other people are doing thousands. You're getting it wrong in 4? Yeah, but I don't know. A few of these animes nowadays, I feel like they're taking really, really good IP and they're giving us like, I'm going to say mediocre animes from them. Because the first season of Tower of God was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then season 2 has come out and they're having the same issues also. Like just the animation is so low quality.
Yeah.
It's not 7 Deadly Sins back in the day low quality. But it's very iffy. And the original IPs are such really, really good things to read. It's such an experience to like read Tower of God.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk trash about it. I like Tower of God. The manhwa big 3 was it was Tower of God and Noblesse and God of High School, which all of them actually got adapted. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, all 3 of them got adapted. We got a season 1 of the Noblesse. We got a season 1 of God of High School.
Yeah.
Then season 1 of Tower of God, which is now the first one to get a season 2.
Yeah.
And the season 1s are really good. So it's sad to see them drop the ball in season 2. And it was a way to lead guys into manhwa, guys who had only been reading manga.
Yeah.
So yeah, you watch it and you're like, hey, maybe the guys have really, really good stuff on this side. So you kind of go and you start watching them and you find, reading them, and you find that they have really, really, really good stories as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sad when they drop the ball.
Honestly, I can't lie. I think I've watched all the animes of those except Noblesse. I have no idea what that is, but but I think for me, I think the only manhwa I've ever read was Solo Leveling. Yeah, because that was good. That was good. I've never really cared to read the manhwa of Tower of God. I just feel like the types of explanations they give in the anime, they just confuse me. So I don't need it. I don't need to read it and be more confused.
Read it and get to understand what you're saying. Go read.
Yeah, that's what your high school teacher used to tell you. Go read
so you can understand. Lazy teaching. Man, yeah.
But I mean, on other news, now that the My Hero Academia movie, was it Your Next movie?
Your Next, yeah.
Yes, Your Next. Now it's officially out. I don't think it's out in screens here.
No, I think it is at the moment.
Oh, it is?
Well, it should be by the time of this airing. Should be out because, we're getting it in Kenya. Yeah! Go anime in Kenya. Whoop, 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 whoop. Finally getting movies in cinema. So, guys, go watch anime in cinema so we can get more of them. The really good ones. I'm thinking about, like, how we got One Piece Red. We got... Not Jujutsu Kaisen. For some reason, we didn't get that one.
I don't know. I think it was just...
By the way.
I don't know. I think at the time, I don't think so many people were so keen on watching the movie because I think after the movie came out and then people had seen it, like a few people, and now reviews came out about it that it was so good. That's when more people were like, oh, okay, yeah, so this is actually worthwhile to watch. I mean, even for me, I guess I wasn't too... I guess just because I wasn't really sure what it was going to hold. Even if I had seen the trailer, I was just like, okay, it looks nice, but I'm not really sure.
So does somebody have to be like caught up with the anime to watch the movie? Does it help? Or should just go in blind?
I feel like it depends. It depends on the movie. It's like if you try to go and watch the Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, if you try to go and watch Mugen Train without having watched season 1, you really might not get what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think the JJK movies operate in like the JJK has gone in such a weird direction. Like I think season the movie came season 2, the first 4 episodes came before the movie, and then the movie.
But I think the movie was out of context. Technically, it was the before story.
Yeah, the movie was before season 1, and then the first 4 episodes were before the movie. So it's like season 2, first 4 episodes, and then the movie, and then season 1, and then now the later episodes of season 2 from episode 4. That's like the continuation of it and how it goes.
Watch anime. It's so easy. You just watch episode 1 and then 2. No, there's hidden stories.
So, I mean, honestly, it made for good content. At the end of the day, it was still good to watch. So.
Give me what's it called? One Piece flashbacks.
Yeah, like what?
Spoiler alert. When he gets the big ass hole in him.
Oh. and now he's the donut.
And then he's a donut, and I was just remembering Ace getting also a donut. I did say spoiler alert, by the way, guys. And if you have not watched up to there on One Piece,
so sad, too bad.
Catch up. You have time now. It's on hiatus.
Yeah, now you had more than enough time to catch up. So, especially, I think it's always so funny whenever you see on Instagram and you find those people who make like foods in regards to One Piece, and then they always make donuts for Ace. it's always so because why?
We live in a time. We live in a time, man. Negativity everywhere.
Yeah, negativity everywhere. For Hunter x Hunter fans, the manga is returning. Will there be an animated returning as well? Maybe.
Hopefully.
Oh man, I'm begging for it because Hunter x Hunter personally is my favorite.
Hiatus.
Yeah. That one was on the biggest hiatus. Like, they just left you thinking, oh, now that he's found his father, now it's the end. And there's so much more. And you're like, no.
But wait, there's more. And there's more is just a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, he started that story really, really well. And you're like, yeah. And then it's like, but now if I go away for a while, just kidogo too, and then I'll come back. And then he disappeared.
He just disappeared.
Randomly comes on Twitter and then drops a cryptic tweet. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we're getting a new chapter. It's just like, no, it was just a tweet. But now it is coming back.
Yeah, now it's actually coming back.
Yeah. Because if we get a continuation of it, Hunter x Hunter was so good.
Yeah. Honestly, it was peak for its time.
I still do remember somebody once told me that I was like, yo, have you watched Hunter x Hunter? I was like, wait, you mean Hunter multiplied by Hunter?
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Have you ever felt it in your soul?
I mean,
so sad.
It was such things you just keep quiet and you just say, okay.
You're a stronger person than me. I did not keep quiet.
I mean, but like I think like Hunter x Hunter is one of the best animes to start. Like when you're starting off your anime like journey, it's a really good anime to start off with. Like, what in your opinion, which would you say are like some of the top 10 like must-watch animes for beginners? It doesn't have to be like the big animes. Let's say like what you would personally recommend to a friend of yours.
Somebody who I would like to recommending anime. I think like you can't go wrong with like one Demon Slayer, because it shows like really, really good of what anime can do. Like in terms of like the execution in the animation, it's really beautiful. The story is not extraordinarily dense.
Yeah.
Like you need to be so into it.
Yeah.
And it keeps it moving. So you can get a lot of easy flow out of it. So yeah, definitely I'd say Demon Slayer is a really, really good place to start, because it also covers the bases. It's action. It has some comedy bits. It has anime ridiculousness. Yeah. Those random things that you just find out. You're like, oh yeah. So yeah, Demon Slayer is definitely a good place to start. What else would I recommend? As much as I know it's definitely an obvious choice, Attack on Titan is also a really, really good place to start, because same concept. Like, it shows how a story can be written so well, and the animation that you get is really, really good. It keeps you engaged in the story, and as you keep watching it towards the end, the change, with the characters and all that. It's a very, very good place also to start.
Yeah, honestly.
And then also for, I guess maybe something a bit on the funny side.
I think I would say something that much lighter would be like One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like One Punch Man would be, because
season 1.
Yeah. I mean, even afterwards, but like it gets a bit more,
Yeah. It gets more, yeah.
Yeah, for you guys who haven't read the manga, it's
catch up.
So, yeah, but honestly, One Punch Man is just it's very light-hearted. It's very easy to follow. So it wouldn't really require you to like use much of your brain power.
Yeah.
You just watch. And
background sound. You can definitely background sound it.
Yeah.
And you at this point, I feel if you're going into anime, there's so many clips that have come out of One Punch Man that are just really, really fun to watch.
Yeah.
So watching it in context is even better.
Yeah.
And One Punch Man is a really good place to start also.
Honestly, yeah. And don't be those people who watch anime for the like to find good looking characters. Like if you're a girl and you watch anime to find good looking guys, or you're a guy who watches anime to find, the jiggle physics.
Not gonna lie, man. Every time somebody says jiggle physics, I remember one of the first animes I ever watched that a friend recommended to me was High School of the Dead. And there's the scene with the jiggle physics to the maximum. You're just like, I mean, hey guys, is this what anime is about?
Yeah, if you haven't watched High School of the Dead, just go and watch it, and wow, you will hear.
It is now the opposite end of anime, of like all the anime shenanigans happen in one show.
Yeah. I would say High School of the Dead isn't the type of anime you watch when you're around other people, because
they will judge you.
They will judge you.
They absolutely
will judge you.
Unquestionably, I will judge you. Don't judge me.
But if you are starting off, it gives you an idea of what types of animes not to go out to look for to watch. That and Prison School. Oh my god.
We don't talk about Prison School in public spaces.
Yeah, prison.
Not in public
we won't
spaces.
talk about that. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know.
Hey.
But also something like another anime that I would really recommend for like beginners would be like My Hero Academia. That one it's very good. I don't know why so many people like sleep on it after like the first 3 seasons, which is, I mean, it's a common thing. Like you find a lot of people really don't continue it after the 3rd season, which is weird.
I'm also struggling with it at the moment. I feel like it's gotten a bit not stagnant, because now it's really popping off.
Yeah,
but there's somewhere in the middle where it kind of
I can't
out.
Yeah, I can't lie. Especially like season 4. Season 5,
about there is where you kind of like you slog through it.
Yeah.
Then it comes back.
Yeah, then it really comes back like in season 6 and 7. I mean, 6 not so much, but 7 absolutely. Every episode was like peak.
And then I feel like also with shows like that, you know how they come out in seasons. We were very unlucky during those times, because you'd get season 1, season 2, and then they'd go on like a year, 1.5 year hiatus before you go to season 3.
Yeah.
So you kind of forget what happens by the time you get to season 6. It's been a really long spread in between there.
Yeah.
And if the middle seasons are kind of slow, you just give up.
Yeah, because
you're like, I've waited 8 months, 9 months for one season to come out, and then once your season is made, then you have to wait another year for the next season to come out, and then that season is also made. By the time you're getting to the season that's really fun, it's a couple of years from the last one that was fun.
Which I can understand it can be very
it can be very it can disappoint you, and you can just be like, forget that. Forget that.
But even in terms of like other animes that are good to watch would be like, the one we were discussing before, Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like it's a good anime to, well, honestly, not your first. Like at least watch maybe
not your first.
maybe 3 or 4 before you start JJK.
Yeah, it's not your first shonen. It should not be like your beginning of getting into that kind of whatever. A lot also happens in that one, and it gets kind of dense.
Yeah, honestly,
it gets kind of dense. Fun though, a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I'd say maybe even if you're someone who prefers like shorter things, like there are a lot of anime that are just like 12 episodes.
12 episode cruise, and then it's just done.
Yeah, and then just completely done. For I think for me, I just don't like them anymore at this point, because I guess unless it has like a complete storyline, like if the storyline can fit in like 12 episodes
and that's it.
Yeah, and that's
it's not rushed.
Yeah, it's not rushed. It's very good, and it's just done. I'm happy.
I'm trying to think of like a 12 episode one I've watched that I really liked. I don't know, maybe if the season comes out in 12 episodes, I don't mind.
Okay,
yeah. Watching the long ones a bit.
Yeah.
You focus on like maybe 3 of the long ones, you watch those ones, and then you supplement it with like the shorter seasoned ones.
Yeah, the shorter,
yeah, to get you going, get you through the dark parts.
Yeah. But I'd say for myself, I think the latest 12 episode anime that I watched and was very nice was, what was it called? Resonance in Terror.
Yeah, that was a nice anime.
Yeah, it was
12 episodes, that was it. Move on.
Yeah, it was just done. So
it told you all the stories you needed to tell.
Yep.
Finished, tied up all the loose ends.
Yes. Yeah. Even though its ending was rather different from what I expected, it was a bit sadder. But it happened. But I would say this: the only issue I have with an anime like that one is that they had a very useless villain. I can't lie. Like the villain, someone who popped in very unexpectedly, ruined a lot of things, and then when they confronted like the main character, they just killed themselves. Like at least for that show, that specific show, they killed themselves. Now you wonder, now what's the need of you to ruin all these plans then? If you did.
As why it was only 12 episodes. You can't get too mad.
I was like, this is such. I said, you know what? Honestly, let me just finish it. enjoy the peace of knowing it's done.
Man. But also there are those animes where you watch and then you're like really into it and then you get disappointed, or worse, you start watching it and you're like, it's not that good, but I've already started and it's only 12 episodes. Then you get to the end and you're like, oh man, I just wasted my days. I wasted so much time watching that.
The biggest thing I can say for that was Ninja Kamui. Oh, Ninja Kamui. Wow.
What happened?
Episode 1 and episode 2, golden. It
took off from the beginning.
Yeah, it was such a mad. It was such a high point from episode 1 to be so highly rated, and then for the last episode for people just be like, okay. It was so like when they started introducing the suits, for me it just didn't make any sense. Just like why?
I was busy trying to figure out what the powers were working like, and then I'm like, now there's suits.
Yeah, I was like, what the?
Why
fuck
is it a mecha now?
Yeah. Why is it now a mecha?
No, it really did become a mecha anime. So sad.
Honestly, it just didn't make sense how they fumbled it so hard. Like, it was just legendary fumble. But do you like mecha animes? I've never really watched any mecha anime.
Really?
Yeah, I've never.
Have you watched Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Then that's a mecha anime.
How is it a mecha anime?
Well, there's a small person inside the big thing, and the small person controls it. But that's a mecha anime.
No, how? That doesn't make sense.
It's a meat mecha, but it's still a mecha. It is the concept of mecha.
Don't listen to him. No.
This is the hill on which I will die. It is a mecha anime. If everybody tells you have not watched mecha anime, tell them you watch Attack on Titan.
If you want to dispute him, come to our office at Regato in town. You'll come here and you'll find him and you'll dispute him all you want.
I have that whole table of like,
prove me wrong.
Yeah,
we're not here being political. We're here saying Attack on Titan is a mecha anime. Prove me wrong. That's our politics.
But mecha animes, I feel like I got into mecha animes back a really, really long while ago, because I started watching like the really older ones. I was introduced to them by the older ones. This is like the first one I watched, surprising, was Evangelion.
Oh, okay.
Which is not really a mecha anime. It should be like your first one. Still had to watch it like I think 2 or 3 times to get what the point of the story was, but really cool. Apart from Evangelion, I think after that the second one I watched was Code Geass.
Oh yeah.
Code Geass was really nice also. Like in terms of mecha anime, it was not as much mecha, but there were mechas in it, real mechas, not the Attack on Titan one that not mechas. Still mechas. But mecha anime is really, really cool. You get to see like some of those things that people do with mecha anime. Then there's like the weirder ones, and then there's I really enjoy mecha anime.
Yeah,
really enjoy mecha anime. It's those animes that really just feed the little 9-year-old boy in me. Like, oh, cool, giant robots doing giant robot stuff.
You're over here thinking you're just remembering Transformers. That's
that's the way. That's the way.
Like if you were a child like during the 2000s and used to watch, what is it, like KBC?
KBC had the Transformers one. The Beast Wars.
Beast
Wars. That was. Wait, no, you remember? I think there used to be anime on. Was it KBC or was it STV? I'm gonna say STV. We had Samurai X. Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh yeah,
he used to come on TV, like normal TV. Like man, we were so spoiled.
Truly that.
Those were good days. Yeah,
I think Kenshin is getting. I think right now they're animating. I don't know what they're animating for it, but I do know there's like it's been coming out lately. I've been seeing it.
I don't know if it's a remake or if it's a continuation of the story, but yeah, there's a current story going on.
Yeah, there's a current story.
I think even on season 2 or whatever it is. There's season 2 that's going on.
Yeah,
and a lot of them, but let them remake the old ones. Bring more people back to watching. Like you watched the really one.
Yeah,
the one that you watched it because you really liked it.
Yeah,
and then now you watch like the really cool one these days that comes out that's been done by all those big studios that normally only touch those hype animes. Yeah. I'm liking the remix.
Also, there was like an anime. Do you remember there used to be an anime about like Dracula, and then he used to have guns.
Dracula with guns.
You never saw an anime like that.
I don't know it, but I feel like I really want to watch it now.
What was it called? Yeah, Helsing. Yes, it was Helsing.
Oh yeah. Helsing.
Yeah, Helsing was good. Helsing was very, very
Helsing
good.
was so good. Man's with a big ass gun.
Yeah, with the
that
guns.
Was not a pistol. That was a solid cannon that he would pull out of somewhere. Because he never used to have like. Did he have holsters? No, he just used to put his hands in his coat and whip them out.
Like it used to be dope. I cannot lie. It was a lot of blood, but very, very good. And I also used to love the priest who used to like come with the swords, and then he used to like do the sign of the cross, and then he'd be praying for you as he's about to kill you.
He'd kill you, and then he'd end up saying amen.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
He'd be like, what kind of a priest are you?
Man, Helsing was really. Oh man, I'd forgotten about that anime. Welcome back from our ad break, guys.
Yeah, again. We thank you for waiting and listening patiently. Anyway, now we will see the difference and compare some movies with anime that we think not necessarily match up with them, but like can be maybe a slight contrast or like something in comparison with what you may think. We're not really sure where we're going with this, honestly.
Winging it is also a move.
Yeah, winging it is also a move, honestly. Bro, as long as you're doing something.
We aren't actually winging it, but winging it is a move.
We actually know slightly about what you're talking about, but
we have knowledge, guys.
Yes, we have a bit of knowledge.
May not be the correct one, but still knowledge.
Honestly, so what movie do you think you could compare to any anime movie out there? Because honestly, I don't feel like so many people necessarily focus on anime movies.
Yeah. Apart from Ghibli movies, nobody really knows the others.
Yeah, apart from Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
Which one would you say is your favorite Studio Ghibli movie?
I've only watched one.
Which one?
My Neighbor Totoro.
That's all.
Listen. Yeah. As you have just said, not a lot of people watch anime movies, and I don't know. The Ghibli style is really nice, but. It's the moments where it's just not for me. Yeah. I look at it. It's really good. Yes, it's really pretty. The stories are fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
They're fine.
They're really fine. Let's be honest. The animation is carrying a lot of the work.
I can't lie. Yeah, the storyline is not. Yeah, the storyline is not that engaging.
Yeah, but it looks beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I would say something like, I think for me, my favorite amongst Studio Ghibli movies was Spirited Away, and then probably Howl's Moving Castle. Is it Flying or Moving Castle?
I think it's Moving.
Yeah, Moving Castle. Yeah, so those would probably be my favorite. Yeah, honestly,
my favorite is My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah, because that's the only one you've watched, huh?
It's still my favorite.
Because you've never experienced the others to know if you like them. But I think honestly, one of the movies I can't say, like in terms of anime movies that I have watched, which I compared to, this is most of the game and the movie, but like was Ghost in a Shell. Ghost in a Shell, the anime movie was was quite good.
Yeah.
But although I have seen that not many people even know Ghost in the Shell is like an anime. So
like you just know it from like the movie, the Scarlet one.
Yeah. Like the movie, and then so many people didn't like the movie as well. So it's like it was nice. Yeah,
it was nice. I don't know what else really you can say about it.
Yeah,
it was nice.
I think it's those movies that just aren't memorable.
Yeah, it's a very 6 out of 10 movie. You know, where it's not great because you never give a movie a 10 out of 10 because you think like that movie's a 10 out of 10, but you're like, nah, what if something else comes that's better? How can I give that a 10? So really great movies in my mind are normally like from an 8 to 9, an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
A 7 means it's good, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
A 6 means that it was the most mid thing.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was not middle of the ground like a 5. Because you give something a 5 when you're like, I'm really trying to look for points for you, so here's a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a 5 is a 6 is all right.
Oh,
so that was like Ghost in the Shell for me.
Okay.
A very mid.
It
just was.
Yeah, it wasn't really much of anything else.
Yeah.
Just there.
Just a movie that you watched and then you're like, yeah.
Okay.
I spent time and I watched something.
Yeah. And so
the pictures moved and they were nice pictures.
And the action was okay.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was something I wasn't.
You've watched the live action one, yeah? And you've also watched the anime one.
Yeah, the anime movie, yeah.
Is the story even similar or did they just make something up?
I would say, that was a while ago, so I really can't even properly remember the live action one, how it went. I do somehow remember even the anime one was such a while ago, so it's really just there's a lot of holes in my memory.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember there was the main girl with like the white hair and the sniper she always had with her. But that's the only thing I remember, and her shooting people and her getting shot. I think I remember her getting shot and then her shooting.
The most 6 out of 10 movie. It's just easy.
Because I can't remember anything about it. Unless now I go home today and rewatch it, but I highly doubt I will. I'll just go.
Just go and start one of the many new animes that come out every season.
Yes, and now see, as I told you before, like now I'm doing Monster. I'm watching Monster. Yeah. So I'm enjoying that a lot. For you guys who haven't watched it, please check it out. It is very, very good. I will not give any spoilers, but would highly recommend. But I mean, all in all, because I feel like now that I'm just starting it out, it's a whole new type of storyline for me. Because it's a lot of like murder mystery, and I'm not that used to watching murder mysteries.
Oh, you want your entertainment loud and explodey.
Yeah.
Watu wa shonen ndio hawa sasa. Shonen anime.
You know my first anime that I ever watched was Bleach. And I had started what I didn't even start at the beginning. I remember I started it from like a midway point. It was like cause you see
how
let me explain.
Yeah?
Let me explain.
Yeah.
What I remember was happening at that point was when I started it off. I think I started at episode like 100 and something.
I feel like the beginning of it was already ended. We're already knowing these characters at that point.
So at that point, what was happening? I'm not even sure if it was episode 100 and something. I remember Ichigo was learning how to master his hollow mask.
Sir,
that was where I had started.
There was a whole first arc you did see.
Now I went back.
You didn't even know who Ichigo was, or even what a holo is in the first place.
I was so confused, but I was so entertained.
You were just like the exploding go boom.
So then after that, I remember because I used to always tell my mom, I was like, Mom, I want to find this, I want to like watch this show. And she now you see that was the time when my mom used to work in town. And so she used to come to town when she get off of work, she'd go and check like the stores.
Ukuban
CD. And then now she'd be looking for them, and then no one would have would have those things.
Because I think back in those days, there was like only like 4 shops in town that actually had anime. You had to know somebody who would tell you where it is or take you there.
Yeah, so now it was. So now I think later on she did find them. She did, and I started watching Bleach from episode 1, and then now I discovered that I can watch it online. That I didn't have to get the CDs. Then
which online? YouTube online, where it's like a small square there in the corner.
YouTube online, like I found an anime site. you know, because in primary, I remember I studied in primary, around like class 7. So now, at that point, I remember there used to be another guy who was also a nerd, and he really enjoyed Bleach and different animes. Now he was way more indulged in it than I was, so I was just at the point where I was starting off, and so I remember talking to him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I also like anime, this and this and this and this." And so now, when you're that young, like class 7, in a sense, I wasn't necessarily that ashamed of just doing shit and just being out there, being myself.
You were finding yourself.
Do you know how nerdy I was? I would run through the halls. I mean, of like the hallways of like, and let's say the class 7, now a block for the class 7s.
You did not do a Naruto run.
No, I didn't do a Naruto run. I ran screaming, "Bank!"
Somehow I think that is even more cringe than doing a Naruto run.
Hey,
but what?
Have you ever ran through the hall and then someone just says, "Bank!" Gets good tension.
Well, I just like, there goes Moridi. There goes Moridi.
Nah, I was like, people knew me as like a proper nerd. And then then when I started watching Naruto, I did the Naruto run in the field. Like during, like if you played like, cause in primary, I remember I used to play a lot of hockey. So I used to do and the field was like the grass field. So now I do the Naruto run when like I'm seeing the ball has gone far, and I do the Naruto run to go and get the ball. Bro! My teammates used to be like, "The fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Oh my word!
It was wild.
Naruto run days were quite interesting.
Yeah, Naruto run days. Cause nowadays, catch me dead. Catch me dead doing such things. Catch me dead.
Yeah, you've gone to the next level.
Yeah, I can
now
never.
you have an anime podcast where you can talk about
those things. It's like the same way. Like for me, I would say like cosplay. For me, never.
Really? You've never cosplayed?
I would never do it. But like
you don't even seen a character you're like,
nah,
I could pull that off.
Nah. For me, it's a no-go. I would just rather watch someone else cosplay and appreciate their efforts. Because for me, I think, which one character had I always wanted to cosplay? Now, there was a black guy in Naruto who used to be from the Hidden Sound Ninja, and then he used to always have a lollipop in his mouth.
I barely watched Naruto, man.
You barely watched? Yeah, but there was a ninja.
That's now my shame.
Yeah.
I watched Naruto.
Yeah, he was a cloud ninja, not from the sound.
I watched Naruto, the original one.
Yeah.
I think there were like 200 episodes. I watched like episode 1 to 20. Mm-hmm. I think I watched until where Sasuke leaves.
Yeah,
And then somebody told me, but wait, there's another Naruto. And then I just jumped to Shippuden. That was my Bleach story. I was just like, man, these children are so small. And then I was like, wait, what? There's an older version? I was like, I want to watch that one. And the older one had now all the boom explosions.
Yeah. I think for me, because honestly, even for me, I never started off Naruto with like starting from the like episode 1. I just started it when Naruto and Sasuke were having disagreements, and then I watched the arc when Sasuke left, and then the arc where like Naruto was going to get trained by Jiraiya, and then from there I just skipped to Naruto Shippuden.
Nobody watches Naruto.
Honestly, because
OG Naruto.
I mean, there's someone here who's saying he's watched it, but
our producer behind me is looking at us. He's telling us
he watched it.
He watched Naruto.
I would tell you this: if you have the time to watch Naruto, well and glad you can watch it. But for me, I would say personally,
jump to Shippuden.
Yeah, jump to Shippuden. Watch the Sasuke leaving arc and then jump to Shippuden. Oh yeah. This the hidden SoundCloud ninja. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, SoundCloud. I keep on saying SoundCloud. The hidden cloud ninja. Yes, the hidden cloud ninja. The hidden SoundCloud ninja.
Every SoundCloud rapper is literally a hidden SoundCloud rapper.
I mean, we'll put up the photo
he's
of him. Yeah,
he's here.
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
Yeah, man.
So that was the character who I had thought I would cosplay, but then now in my mind I was like, how will I even begin bleaching my hair? Because I was like,
and then also me, like the first character I ever wanted to cosplay was it's a guy Toshiro from Bleach. And also I was like, the white hair is really cool. Then you look at your head and I'm like, will
it really work for me?
And then those days, but where you was just like, hey, you bleach your hair and then you go back to your mother's house. Hey,
I always imagine I was like imagine me doing cosplay, and then my parents seeing me. And for me, my parents really, they all are just about they're just like, oh, you know what, if you like it, you just do whatever you want.
You're not told it's a phase?
I think it's a phase. For my parents, they were always like, because they just always assumed that, I guess at some point they knew I enjoyed anime and stuff, because I was really emphasizing on it. And then now I think initially they must have thought it was a phase, but then after a while of seeing me just continuously liking it, they're just like, oh, I mean, he likes it, so
yeah,
you might as well just enjoy it. So my folks now, they just see me enjoying
it's no longer a phase.
Yeah, it's no longer a phase. Sometimes they'll be curious and ask, and then I'll explain, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't need to know that.
Choosing the specific anime to watch on the TV because somebody might walk in, just like, You're saying the tags, and then they normally give you the tags. It's just like anime, and you're like, shonen, then action, then at the end there's a kind of ecchi one. You're like, no,
like those ecchi ones. You don't.
There's even the romance ones. It's just like romance, and then it's like, what's this other one for? Like, this dude has my 100 girlfriends who really, really love me.
There's just some wild animes out there. Honestly, there's some wild
all these animes that come from VNs, visual novels. Yeah. And then you're just like, it has the name that doesn't end. Yeah. It's just like a ChatGPT prompt. Yeah, it's just like, give me many words.
Yeah, or some weird storyline like Rent a Girlfriend. No,
Yeah, we do not talk Rent a Girlfriend smack over here. We do not talk Rent a Girlfriend smack over here.
Considering that in Japan, Rent a Girlfriend is it's a wildly popular anime because it's a real life thing that people do rent out, and also
it's a good anime.
I didn't enjoy it.
We can't all be the proper people. Somebody has to have taste so that you can know what good taste looks like. So Rent a Girlfriend.
So you're trying to say the
Rent a Girlfriend is awesome, dude.
or some weird anime. There's an anime I watched. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about a guy who would kiss a girl. If he kissed you, he would transfer into your body, and you'd swap bodies, and then you'd have to kiss again to re-swap, and then it used to be about some life lesson whenever he used to swap with different girls.
What kind of life lesson is that?
Oh, it used to be it was some dumb stuff. What? I think because there was what do I recall about? I do remember there was a girl who really liked him and wanted to marry him or something like that. And they ended up making out, and what happened? I just remember from that scene, I can't fully remember what happened. I do remember at the end of the episode that there was someone who was squirting out blood from their ass because there was a knife in their ass. Not like the
How did this anime go?
It's not even
kiss somebody, switch bodies, learn a life lesson to whatever that was.
You know those ones for it's like the stupid type of fighting, like where you see an anime character has like they're drawn funnily, and then they look angry, and then they're holding up like kitchen knives, and then they throw it, and then it makes a weird sound when it hits you, and then you see
the blood splash.
The blood. That's what I mean. Not whatever popped up in your mind as fast.
Hey, nothing popped up in my mind when I've watched enough anime to not have to assume.
Yeah. If
somebody tells you something, you're like, how exactly?
Yeah.
There's a version I have seen where that goes a bit odd. Yeah, just like
yeah, of course.
Explain.
What do you think would be, if you recall like your childhood and like growing up with anime, what would you say is some of the most embarrassing stuff you've ever done for anime? Considering mine, even doing the bankai thing wasn't the worst.
But wait, there's more.
There was more. And there was much worse. Oh, I must tell you. The embarrassing night of when I was with that friend of mine.
I think we might have to invite this guy to the podcast. Because you guys have done anime things.
My no thing is whatever. Like for him, we're not talking. Like I haven't talked to him like in years now. I can't remember the last time I even spoke to him. But I do remember like when we were in primary. Yeah, it was still in primary, and we used to have triple bunker beds because I was in boarding school. Yeah, so now
wait, they make them in threes.
Yeah, they make them in threes. What do you mean they make them? Yeah, of course they're in threes. You know they're only in twos.
Yeah, but what if you roll off the top one?
There's a board there to like make sure you don't roll off.
Oh, you went to those fancy schools that put a board?
You did. Man. You didn't have the board.
Yes, just had the bed. Like if you're a rolling person, you have to figure your stuff out real fast. Just be chilling in the middle and just hear boom. Let's get to Mama nuko sawa. Oh man, Kenyan education system at its best. Hey, learn by doing.
Nah, bro. And then I remember it used to be like in primary when it was around that point where, when guys used to bedwet themselves, and then I'd be like, no, me, I'm a man. It's just wet dreams. And then what the heck? You guys ever had someone say an excuse like that? You just and the other guy who pissed.
Mom, I think I would have rather said that I pissed on myself.
The guy said,
because why would you say that?
The guy said, I didn't bed. I did a wet dream, and then you're wondering, what dreams are these?
Oh man, absolutely not.
Yeah, I remember that it was just too funny. But going off of that, that's a completely off topic.
Now that the tangent has been returned.
Yeah, now we returned ourselves to anime. The most embarrassing thing I ever did was when I was caught by. So I remember in our dorms we used to have like the woman in charge of I can't remember the name, like
matrons.
Matrons. Yes, matrons. So we used to have a matron, and normally she'd come in and check, people like when they're sleeping, just to ensure everyone is slept and everything. So me and this guy, I can't remember what dare he had given me, but I do remember it was one where I had to. So our we were in cubes, right?
Yeah.
And so our cubicles, like the ones opposite us, even across, you could go to the other cubicle because there was a space, right? And so now where was my cubicle? There was a way I could jump into the other cubicle. So
Spider-Man himself.
He did not tell me Spider-Man myself. He told me to the demon in Naruto, the Ninetales. He told me to Ninetales jump. And guess who caught me in the middle of the air? The matron. As I was doing the Ninetales jump. Now you imagine in your mind a tall guy like me, in the darkness, in my PJs, and then you're with a flashlight, and then you look up in the sky and you see a tall black guy jumping and saying Naruto. And then hearing,
why?
And then you're hearing,
why?
And then you're hearing, Kimani, can you come here?
Because definitely there was no other anime person who was doing that kind of nonsense.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
Yo, that was one of the
wow.
my that was one of the most embarrassing things.
Oh man, did I do embarrassing things because of anime? Now, I was a closeted geek. Man, the only people who knew I was a geek was me, and that was enough. I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it. Just keep my things on the down low. I just watch them.
Yeah.
And dream of the day of doing cosplay. But then you want to do cosplay for white-haired characters, and you're still like,
that's
one of these fine days.
It's a bit dicey.
This episode is brought to you by Arigato, the #1 store for all your anime needs. Come get your merch from jewelry to action figures, manga, and more. Follow us on all our socials at Arigato, that's ARRAYGATO, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
So, now, since you've had that whole talk about all the stupid apparent things that I did and not other people. People here didn't have fun.
Listen. Some of us we did the Naruto gang signs.
Yeah.
Naruto gang signs was necessary. Yeah, like West Coast.
Yeah. Like West Coast Fire.
Ninja Clan. What? Yeah, we did those ones. But I think that's about the most that I did.
Please comment down below and tell us what were your embarrassing anime experiences with anime or moments with anime. We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
And also shoot them on your stories and mention Geek Speak.
Yeah, because I feel like also those comments, but unajua ni vizuri kujua kuna community. Yeah, watu wakiwa wamefanya hizi vitu. But a few of us have done the cringe things. But anyway, because anime in Kenya is become quite a thing.
Yeah, honestly, anime in Kenya has become huge.
And I feel like it's such a good thing compared to, like, for example, like when I started watching anime, we were such a small niche group.
Yeah.
And right now we are quite large. So many things happen. There's cons. There's even I think now there's even weekly. No, bi-monthly trivia nights.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's bi-monthly trivia nights.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, we do bi-monthly trivia nights. Depending, we do change up the topics. Sometimes it's anime, sometimes it's movies. You never know. You come out and see what it's about, because you're going to have a good time. We do it at Aloy Bar on Mondays. We will keep you posted on.
If you're on our socials, then you definitely are going to see us when we're posting all that. Speaking of socials, catch us on all our socials. That is Geek Speak Radio on Instagram, on Facebook. I'd like to say
yes, Facebook. We just got a TikTok page.
I'm gonna be a TikTok star, guys.
Yes, we will be there on TikTok. We might do the dances. Maybe not. Who knows? That'll be a blessing unto your lives.
Who knows?
It might be a blessing or it might be a curse that you may see on your eyes when we dance.
Yeah, and also
depending on how we're feeling that day.
Catch us on Geek Speak. We also partner with Array. Anime bana. Array, guys. Hey, Arigato. Arigato on Instagram.
Things.
All this anime merch. Catch it on Array. Arigato. That's an ARRAY Gato.
Yes.
Arigato. You can catch merch. Some of this. A lot of this.
A lot of figurines.
Yeah.
And also come and check us. Our store in town. We are on Tombaya at Hotel Salanka. That's the, you'll see the sign there, and then we're on the
it's really huge
second floor.
Yeah,
on the second floor.
Room number 206, I want to say.
206.
Yes, 206.
Yeah, come in, have a chat with us about anime. Come geek yourself out with all the merchandise.
Yeah.
Please, actually come in, because we would, honestly, sometimes you can just come in and just chat with us.
Yeah, because Geek Speak is also right there.
Yeah, Geek Speak, we're just right here.
So, come in, say hi.
Yeah, and
buy some merch, talk about anime and geekdom and nerdiness.
Yeah, and tell us everything you want to know about anime, or you might have an interesting topic you want us to talk about, and we'll consider it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You might even actually just want to come and say your hot take on the seat.
Yeah, we. You'll say a hot take. It might be too hot to handle. Then we.
Chomoy. Chui.
So it's a bit too spicy.
Itabidi ukae kando uongeleshe editor. So guys, thanks for joining us. This has been fun.
It's been fun. Honestly, it's the first time we're doing this, like for the two of us.
Yeah.
And probably will see us again multiple times. And yeah, enjoy more to come. And remember, I am Morevi, content director of Geek Speak.
Na I am Lilingai, mtu wa mkono pia. Most day. Lakini naongelea kuhusu anime. My first love. After you, babe, though. Bye, guys.
See you on the next episode. Yeah.